Hey everyone, Senrai here. Today I'm going to check out the 6th episode of My Dress Up Darling. So, last episode we finally got to have our beautiful Shizuku cosplay basically sent out into the wild, be able to actually have a test drive. Basically it had its first experience, right? Its first time. And it went pretty well for the most part, aside from the fact that, stuffed it a bit too much. Like, it was very specifically designed for Kiragawa Marin. And, when you push it past its limits, you run into issues. It was a lot of sweats, a lot of issue, really. But overall, I'd say it went pretty well for the most part. And also, the magic number of the episode was 17. So, yeah, let's jump into the episode and see where things go from here. Since it very much felt like we finished the like an arc essentially, right? So I'm kind of curious where the show goes from here because I know there's some more characters we haven't met yet, and I also think I actually don't know. Like, is Marvin's Circle of Friends gonna be any more relevant to the story? Because they had like a sort of decent amount of screen time before, so I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna come out and have a bigger role in the story than they've had so far. Maybe. So yeah, I'm just curious where things will go. So let's jump on in and see how it goes. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, that was a pretty big deal. That face though. Uh, and he is just unconscious, so he can't appreciate it. For real, ma. Just ma. I'm not convinced that counts as a word, but why? Why was totes part of that translation? Why? A little bit of cheek there. Just like that. Just just like that. It wouldn't want to damage it. Never say that. That beautiful Gojo face, it's too much for her. I think end of last episode may have been a turning point for her in how she sees him. Oh yeah, I forgot that was the reason why. Yeah, what are they gonna walk in on next? I feel like it's building to that. Yeah, here we go. He's gonna walk in on something. Is he gonna be wearing the wig or something? Uh, well, at least the girl being there should make it better, because it means he's not the one wearing it. But still startling, I'm sure. I thought my grandson was being weird. Good stuff. Definitely should be proud of his work. Don't forget about me, guys. I'm back here too. Okay, so she does have some self awareness. Okay. I wasn't sure if she did, but there you go. Yuki. Man, she is just so freaking cute. Oh my god. The flying technique. I kind of want to watch the whole thing again. Well, that got their attention. poor, poor Muddy. Okay, she is staying for dinner. He is definitely pretty good husband material. They both do the other. You know, I never mind. Naturally, that doesn't look too bad. She lied as naturally as she breathes. I bet you do. Why do they keep adding toads to it? Like, it's not wrong, I guess, but it just bothers me. Glad you had fun. And now Grandpa knows a bit more about what's going on, so that's good. Do you have another Doki there? Jesus Christ, why do you do this? Man, if that guy just wasn't so dense, this would not be good for his heart. Like, how does that not have an effect on you, Gojo? That's what I want to know. Like, those just general mannerisms and stuff, you know? Like, how does that not just. Sure. What if we did, though? No umbrella. Amazing thighs, though. That's how it goes. I can't imagine a hand offering much protection against the rain. Yeah, she is just all, all wet, which is just terrible for her. I feel bad for her. I swear. uh, would you like to come in? You know, save protection from the rain. You're more than welcome to. Actually, scared me for a second. I thought the ED was playing. I thought the episode was over. Don't scare me like that. Yeah, that one face of hers in the in that segment of the opening is good stuff. Yeah, like black and red hair girl, she needs more relevance to the story. That's all I'm saying. Also, her. Those two are obviously going to be important later, probably as cosplayers or something. So I'd like to get to that because they almost come across as I don't remember their name, Nina and something, the sisters from Citrus, because they were kind of like in the opening too, in a similar way, had a similar vibe to them. But yeah, just Marin has it bad for Gojo. Like, it's not subtle at all. Like, she can barely contain herself. It's really, really cute, some of the stuff we've seen her do this episode already. Just the blushing, fidgeting, looking around, just all of the mannerisms just have been on point. She's just very expressive. Meanwhile, Gojo's just acting completely normal with her, which I couldn't do if she was acting like that with me. I'm just not on his level. Yeah, you got a very wet, very attractive girl up in your room. You wanna go check on her. While I'm gone and it's just the two of you. So so have fun, you two. We did Grandpa let into my house. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of friends, so it just kind of narrow it down, doesn't it? Some new scam. That'd be a bold scam. Because, the phone ones happen often because there's not a whole lot of... Okay, so maybe that is the girl from the opening. I wasn't sure because it was, kind of dark and rainy, but... It's nice to meet you. Is this an implication that she doesn't have any hair? Uh, because when we first saw the character in the man, I thought it was Kitagawa, but at a certain point, at a at a at a at a at, but I mean, so is it somebody that he knows? I mean, because she was let into his house, right? So I I'm definitely interested to learn more about her because I did not expect her to be in the story this way. I thought we'd meet her like an event or something. Is she? I think it's more about the cosplay. Maybe she heard you make the good stuff and she wants to be another customer of yours personally. That could be it. So I can stalk you. Sajura, that's a name. Sakura. Sorry, can you run that by me again? I think you get a chance to read that. But I'm still pretty sure we're not on the same page. I'm pretty sure there's a misunderstanding. Yeah. Not what she's here for. But I'm sure we'll clear this up soon enough. All she has to do is clarify, that she wants the cosplay stuff. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what this is. And I'm always ready to be wrong. This is not dark at all. Their hands are right over here. Grotesque. And she just walks around in that big old shirt. It's good stuff. Yeah, so she can probably grow some appreciation for them. Even though I'm still think that's not what she's here for. Yeah, she's pretty cute. Now give me the cost. I thought that's what you were here for, is what he's thinking. Well, to be fair, she should have clarified what you wanted earlier than now. So did Manin tell her about him, or did she just investigate somehow? I have money. Well, What? Oh, well. Uh, blackmail him into making you an outfit. That's very anime of you. It makes you feel any better, you know, what else side, you know, I didn't see it. Of course, you know, it would have to have been mosaic if, you know, it was shown, so. Yeah, that name does sound familiar, doesn't it? The Juju herself. So. And you saw Juju's special place. Imagine how many of her fans would love that privilege. Oh, wow. Thank you for that. That was very cute underwear. So yeah, she was a full-blown stalker. And yeah, you just. Funnily enough, I actually have like a face mask that's that color. Yeah, it's just a straight up stalking. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Hey, there's an episode title, Ma. I guess that's it. Man, she is excited. So is she gonna get to see her special place? That's a real question. One question at a time, please. That gasp. Oh god. You gotta run on a broom to back up. She is real close. No need to go full tsundere. Man, she is gonna just eat her up right here. Are you okay? Black Lily. I'm sorry that I'm not a little girl. That's just straight up like a pre-cure thing. That's straight up pre-cure. Kind of a big head. Oh yeah, that one I recognize from the opening. That cosplay. Love the ice that she's on. Great touch. And our mascot character. I'm sure this is a pretty dramatic scene in context, but out of context, it's just funny. They've actually made this as Madoka. Uh, got Soul Gem Corruption. And I guess that's QB over there. Black Lily. Still love that outfit though. It's so cool. And is that Black Lily? Oh, this is. Oh, okay. Getting pretty close there. Yes. No, she's no filthy casual. She's legit. She's best girl for a reason. uh, sure. I guess I believe you. Okay, I'm not looking. I'm not trying to follow this chart. uh, I'm not gonna be tested on this, am I? Right. Only he can give her the perfect black lily. And Marin's on board, so. Yeah, I was thinking that too. A little tall. But yeah, Juju perfect for that. I definitely respect that. Neonatum. I'm sorry. Yeah, mine doesn't know what to do. Thank you. Yeah, she had no idea about that eternal monologue just now. Oh, that was gross. Such a girly looking phone. Yeah, I would look that way, but I mean, you just kind of come over. Okay, I mean, we've gotten blushing and stuff from Marin all day. I guess it's finally time for Gojo to have some of that. A little bit of a different reaction. Guess she's happy about that news. You actually you say about Mari and Sama. Right. And she'll be the younger one. Ah, just crushed. What? No, the episode's not over. God damn it. It was like right, I felt like it was in the middle of the scene too. Uh, how could you reject her so flatly like that? I thought it was a great idea. Because that's just a great concept in general. Just two people cosplaying as like an anime, older sister, younger sister. Well, I mean, you know, had my wish to have the that one girl from the opening be relevant, and she became so. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Ah, try to breathe in the water there. Holy crap! I'm on a data home with a guy I love. Okay. gonna read the Japanese title. Shikipito. Wow, this is written kind of weirdly. Shikipito uchi de to yaba. That is such a slangy sentence. I mean, okay, whatever. Anyway, that was the 6th episode of My Dress Up Darling. And this episode, I was curious exactly what we would end up doing, you know, how we would kind of translate into the next arc, so to speak. And it seems like the next arc is, yeah, making an outfit for the new girl, Juju, right? I mean, the first thing we got was, like, wig stuff, you know, some wig maintenance, some one-on-one time between Marin and Gojo. And the grandpa finally got to pretty much be brought up to speed on what's going on, which I appreciate. So, because I'm sure he had all sorts of concerns about what the heck was going on with Gojo, and now he knows. So that's good. And he seems to approve of Marin for the most part, and Marin seems to have a good time, you know, hanging out around there. But I mean, the big thing with Marin is the fact that the end of last episode kind of caused her to have a bit of a realization that she's kind of, you know, in love with Gojo, right? She's got all the blushing, the panicking, the being flustered, flapping her wings and flying, you know, all the good stuff, and a bit of a belly rumble, which, you know, I felt so bad for her. She had like the watery eyes and stuff. It was great, but eventually we got a girl in the rain, which at first I thought was Marin, because it was dark, you know, cloudy. She was all wet. Like, I didn't really get a good look at her, but because the hair really doesn't look like it's that different of a color, really. And I don't think we really got a shot that showed us the scale of her, like how tall she was. But like once we got like, you know, like the final shot, you know, when the grandpa sees her, that's when I was like, I don't think that's Kitagawa. I think that's someone else, but I wasn't sure. Like the lighting, I couldn't, like, you know, now that I take a look at it again, I can definitely see it being Juju, but at the time I wasn't convinced. I couldn't quite tell. But yeah, that's definitely who it was, right? But because I was mostly confused because he let her in, said it was like a friend of his, and I was just like, and even Gojo said he doesn't really have friends aside from Kitagawa, you know. So I was pretty confused. Like, who could that be? Like, is it someone just pretending to know him? You know. But once I got that context, I learned about how that's a cosplay girl that found out through her stalking means that Gojo made the high quality cosplay outfit that Marin wears, and she also wants a high quality cosplay outfit, so she goes to the source, right? So that was all part of her diabolical plan to go to his place and convince him to make an outfit for her. But things got a little bit awkward though, because, you know, he was pretty concerned, right? He because this could be a potential like con artist kind of person, right? So he was pretty worried. He was getting, you know, so he kind of like rushed to go see who it was, and that was kind of the mistake because he walks in on her wearing nothing but a towel. And it like really did, even the first shot, it really didn't cover much. Like, you know, covers the like the bare minimum to where it can be broadcast on TV. Like it covered that much, but not much else. And that's just the first shot, right? But yeah, she got a little bit panicky, right? She was I think she was about to get like all violent, you know, that stereotypical, you know, Kya, you saw me naked, even though I was one that didn't lock the door, but I'm making it your fault anyway. You know, I'm gonna throw stuff at you and or punch you. You know that kind of thing. I think she was about to go into that direction, up until she slipped. She's honestly lucky she didn't bonk her head on something, because that would have been really bad. Imagine having to be taken to the emergency room. You know, you're butt naked in someone else's house. That would not have been a good situation for anyone involved, really. But she fell in a glorious manner. We had like a POV shot from her after she fell, like right to the legs to see Gojo, right? And then we got the shot, you know, from behind Gojo's leg, because the camera couldn't be in front of Gojo's leg, because then there'd be nothing to block the special spot, right? But oh, you didn't even notice this. Wow, this shot here. I mean, I don't know if I should show it on screen or not, but yeah, basically it had the M pose from her, like literally reflected into his eye, like it's Tolove Darkness kind of move, right? But with the pupil being the sensor. Oh man, I'm just noticing that now. That's actually really clever, really cool. But like, because there's no ambiguity there. Like, he saw everything, and that shot makes sure that it's clear. But also, I feel like this was intentional, but it was like right after that we had a flashback where he asks why. He says, "Why doesn't this Hina doll have any hair?" What was the answer again? I was kind of losing it, so I didn't see the answer. That's because we don't. That's because we do. That's because we do their face and hair separately. We draw her face and then apply her hair. So that's. That's why she's so silky smooth. Oh god, this is some brilliant writing right here. Like, they basically said, without saying it, that she was completely naked, bare, smooth in that spot, in that special spot. There was no hair there. It was just literal perfection. That's what they were. Oh god, that's what they were heavily implying here. Like, it's kind of a work of beauty how much they were able to tell the audience about what it looked like without actually showing it. Like, I'm actually really impressed. Like, it took some real creativity there. So, 10 out of 10, definitely. And then we finally came back, you know, to the current situation. And they actually showed quite a bit. Like, obviously, they're limited to what they can show unless it's on some kind of, like, special channel, like, what's it called, ATX or whatever, you know, where they can show everything. But considering, you know, considering that's not the case here, they actually managed to show a lot. Like, because when they panned it back over to her, you can see, like, a lot of butt, for sure. But, whew, I just saw that water. Anyway, yeah. She was a little bit embarrassed, I think, which is entirely reasonable. A guy she just met for the first time saw literally everything, right? So, I gotta imagine that's a little bit embarrassing. I think so. But, yeah, a bit of an awkward first meeting, I would say. But obviously, she still wants a favor for him, so she can't, like, you know, leave or whatever. And it makes great blackmail material, as we established. So, it's all good. It's all good. Let's see. I want to go back to the part. Yeah, she's from Sakura. This is such a mouthful. Sakura no Miya Girls High School. So she's confirmed to be a high school student, which I figured. She's the classic, you know, I'm a high schooler, but I look younger kind of character, which is, yeah, pretty much what I expected. But yeah, he was a little bit surprised to see that she was older than him. But that's how it goes sometimes. And yeah, then we have the misunderstanding where he thinks she's here for the Hina dolls, but she's not. She's not. She got a little bit into it for a second, but eventually got the kind of track that she wants to cosplay. That's what she's here for. And he has little choice but to do it, all things considered. And then she even revealed that she is the legendary cosplayer Juju, right? The one that Marin talked about back in the day. So, yeah, Marin was pretty excited to see her too. Like, wasting no time bending over the table and getting really close and, like, eventually backing her up against the wall, and at a certain point, she looked like she was about to swallow her whole. So, you know, consider yourself lucky that she didn't. Like around this bit here, right? I think she gets a little bit close to this at some point. Yeah, even she points out that she's a little bit too close. I think she gets closer than this. Yeah, just look at those eyes, man. Just yeah, I think this is the part I was talking about where she like really looks like she's just about to swallow her whole just this face, how close it is to her. Like, yeah, you barely survived this. You should consider yourself lucky. But yeah, that was good. You know, I always enjoy seeing Bonnie get excited. But yeah, basically she wants Gojo to make her Shion Nikaido's Black Lily outfit. So the character's like real name, I guess, is Shion, and Black Lily is like one of her forms, the specific form that she likes a lot and wants to be able to do. So, and she doesn't want some like, you know, store-bought nonsense. She wants some good, high-quality goods that only Gojo can provide. I also like how they gave us the full Magical Girl transformation sequence thingy. Like, they didn't have to do as much as they did there, but they did. Because usually, you know, anime, magical girl anime, they'll have transformation sequences, and sometimes they'll put a decent amount of budget behind them because they know they're going to get a lot of mileage out of them. They're going to use it several times. But in this sort of thing where it's just like an example of a TV show, an in-universe TV show, it's not really the case. So the fact that they did have as lengthy and proper of a transformation sequence as they did was definitely pretty impressive, and I appreciated it. But yeah, and this whole like episode clip of the in-universe show, you know, because Shion was her name, right? So Was Neon the name of the other girl? Man, the flowing hair and all that looks so good. Yeah, this line here. She finds out that her beloved older sister Neon is the enemy. Right. But Neon's, yeah, it's gotta be the girl on the ice cube icicle. And yeah, we know that Kitagawa dresses up as her too because she's in the opening, right? So yeah, she's definitely gonna cosplay as her, and I look forward to that. And that's when we get the dramatic Black Lily transformation scene. In this line here, the popularity of the Nikaido sisters exploded among grade school girls and adult males when it originally aired. Sounds about right. And we have that whole shot there. That's those two a little bit close there, just a bit. Like that's we're about to kiss sort of shot right there. So yeah, I could definitely see people getting excited by that. But yeah, also we had Juju that kind of thought of did not have a high opinion of Marin. You know, kind of thought she was a filthy casual. Thought she was like I don't know the exact thing she called her, but like she did not have a high opinion of her. But eventually saw her in a new light, seeing how legit, how passionate she is. And then we had this big old chart thingy here. Wrong button. This thing here, right? Like, I went past it. But like, this is just crazy. You know, we got Soma here. We've got Neon here. Black Lobelia, Princess Lily, Flower Pets, Princess Anemone. We got Mirai. So wait, so Mirai's a protagonist, not Shion? Okay. Princess Azalea. Like, if you haven't watched the show, this sort of chart is just, like, especially confusing. Like, I know they tried to talk about it a little bit to give it a bit more context, but it didn't help too much, honestly. I need a bit more Onetama. But still, I'm sure it's a fine show. But yeah, Mari wants to see her as a Black Lily, so she had no complaints about any of this stuff. But yeah, as they point out here, she does have Shion on her bag, so definitely a big fan. And she was asked why she doesn't cosplay as her. And you know, she gave a pretty good reason why, I would say so. Yeah, the whole internal monologue part there. She's not some annoying bitch at all. Just such high praise she gives Marin in that scene in her head. And Marin just sitting there confused about why she's suddenly crying and apologizing. Because she's gotta be so confused, right, in that scenario. She sucks at the snot. Oh yeah, also she very much assumed those two were a couple, but they are not. But it did lead to some fun results, that misunderstanding there. Okay, this part was what confused me a little bit, right here. You know how I said I like to cosplay Neon Onetama from Blaze, right? So Neon is the character we saw there, right? The one on the icicle with the cool hair that was talking to Shion, to Black Lily, right? And she says from Blaze, so the show itself they're talking about is Blaze? Is that what she's saying? Yeah, and she, twirling her hair. She says she'll cosplay as Neon. She's so cute in that bit. The hair twirling bit. So will you cosplay Blaze with me? That's why I'm confused. Like, because Neon, we were just talking about Neon, right? Being the, actually, maybe, I know they called her Neon One-sama or Onetama, whatever. Maybe I just made an assumption that she was sisters with Shion. I don't know, maybe we should look at the chart again. I don't know. But, she's like, so will you cosplay Blaze with me? So, like, so I'm confused. Is Blaze the name of the show or a character? I'm a little bit confused. Because it just kind of like info dumped a lot of stuff about the show onto me. I feel like I'm having trouble keeping it all straight in my head. Because she denied that. But, I mean, she's already had the idea to cosplay Black Lily, so if she was asking to cosplay somebody else there, when Black Lily is still on her mind, I can assume that would make sense as a reason to reject it at least now, maybe try asking again later. But, I don't know, I may have to get a good summary of that show to not be so confused about characters and stuff. But, because, yeah, I like that chart, man. No, right here, it does say Shion and Neon are sisters. Like, it straight up says that on the chart. Right? So, I don't know. I'm a little bit confused. because she just said cosplay as Neon and wanted to cosplay. Because she used the word Blaze. Blaze can't be the name of the character, right? Because nobody on that screen named Blaze. So was it the name of the show? I don't know. I'm gonna stop worrying about it. It's not the big of a deal. But I got a little bit confused. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. What's going on here? But yeah, that's all I really got to say on the episode. I think we got a new character, and she's certainly a a fun one. And you know, we have a new cosplay outfit to eventually see the completed version of, and then see actually at an event. And if she could cosplay Black Lily at the same time that that Marion cosplays as Neo, that'd be great to see that for sure. Especially if they could be like a duo cosplay team, you know, going places. But you know, at the same time, you seem a little bit resistant to that idea on the very last scene. But I don't know. We'll see how things go. But okay, so yeah, it was bothering me too much, so I went back and yeah, they do specify the name of the show is Flower Princess Blaze. That's why I was confused, because I remember the Flower Princess part. I did not remember the Blaze part. That's what threw me off. But still. But that still makes me a little bit confused about that final scene, because the question she asks is, so will you cosplay Blaze with me? Like, because when I first read that, I thought Blaze was the name of a character that you want her to cosplay as, but that, you know, didn't really make a whole lot of sense. But like, she's already cosplaying Blaze, so basically the only thing she's saying no to here is cosplaying with her. So that's what she has a problem with, just like cosplaying together, I guess was what the no was about. Because she already wants to cosplay, you know, Blaze, and she wants to cosplay as Black Lily. She owned the little sister to Neon, who she said she wanted to do as, right? So I guess all she was really saying no to was just like being together as the cosplay duo. Like I feel like my question is like, what exactly is she saying no to? Like going to a cosplay event together, just being next to each other in costume. Like I feel like I'm missing something obvious here, but I don't know. It confused me a little bit. But anyway, yeah, I've definitely harped on that enough, so I'm just gonna end it off here. You know, good episode. I like our new girl here. I look forward to seeing all the things that we managed to do with her. You know, because there's a lot of potential there for fun stuff. Especially because I'm so pretty sure we see a girl that's her sister in the opening, but I don't know. Again, we'll see later on. But good stuff. I enjoyed the episode. I hope you did too. Hope you enjoyed my reaction to it, and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.